All right, guys, we got this Neon SRT4 dash cluster in. Our buddy Irvin from K-Swapped and that LS Swapped S10. If you don't follow him, you can go check his page out if you're into cars. He's got some good content. Hey, we're going to be 3D scanning this gauge cluster so we can make an adapter for the Fuel Tech gauge cluster that he's going to be putting in this car. First thing we need to do is get this so we can scan it. So we're going to be using some painter's tape. Now that we got all the clear parts taped up so we can scan it, that's what we'll do. If you're looking at getting into 3D scanning, just remember, you're going to need a beefy computer to do this also. All right, after we got that one side scanned and cut away what we didn't need, we're going to scan the back side and then we're going to mesh these together. But first, we've got to optimize and generate the point cloud, which tends to take a little while. Now we'll flip it over and scan the back. And my main suggestion is, if you want to get into 3D scanning, make sure you know CAD first. Rarely do we get a model good enough that we could just print it from what we scanned. You need to think about scanners as a really expensive caliper. Now that we got that scanned, we're going to cut away what we don't need. All right, so this is what the back scan looks like after we've cut away what we don't need. And now we're going to align these two scans. You can see now that we got them in here, they're not aligned, so now we got to align them. That's a totally separate step here. The difference between a decent scanner and cheap scanner is the software. And this software does a lot of the work for you for aligning. We're just going to let it do it automatically, and we're going to see how it does. And if we scroll in here at our alignment, it looks like everything's exactly like it's supposed to be. Now we've got a front and back of our model. And when we cut everything off, we can go in here and we can see the detail of the actual scan. Yeah, we've got some wrinkles there, but this will get us close enough that we can reverse engineer and make the mount for this. Main thing we're worried about is these tabs right here and getting the profile of this thing correct. Y'all follow along for the next step of us taking this 3D scan, reverse engineering it, and making an adapter mount for the Fuel Tech cluster. Appreciate y'all, and I hope your next project comes out perfect.